Garry Foster, and welcome to episode 3 of What Price Victory, a nation rebuild featuring the Australian Socceroos. This is a World Cup qualifying campaign through the AFC division, and today's game is against North Korea. What I'm trying to do is trying to keep the Socceroos games separate to that of Melbourne Victory. So this is a second round qualifying game in Group 5, and as you may recall, in the previous games where I made my international debut, we as in the Socceroos beat Turkmenistan 8-1, and we had beaten Nepal 5-0. So quite an electric start to the qualifying program, and there is an expectation that Bahrain will be our main rivals in this group. North Korea beat Nepal 1-0. I'm not expecting Australia to be troubled against North Korea, but as you know, in football and in Football Manager, anything can happen. So let me do a little bit of admin, and we'll come back for the Socceroos clash against North Korea. Okay, so here's the team to take on North Korea in this World Cup qualifying game. We've got Matty Ryan in goals, behind Gersbach, Sainsbury, Suter and Karakic. We've got Moy, Watts and Irvine in midfield. We've got Goodwin and De Silva out wide, and Jamie McLaren up front. I will submit the team. We'll go to the match, and because this is a one-off, I'll be changing it up slightly to play on extended highlights. So yeah, go out there and carry on where you left off last time. Trent Sainsbury, yes, I'm delighted for him. Sprung a few surprises. Yeah, skip that, and we'll play it on extended highlights. So North Korea with the ball, pumping it upfield. What's to Irvine in plenty of space. Back to Karakic. Low cross to Watts, deflection to Moy, and he puts it away. So, relatively early goal to Moy, and yeah, good to see him on the goal scoring charts. Interesting that this game is supposed to be played at the new football stadium. There's been a little bit of controversy about it in the press, because it was a stadium that was built in 1988 and then torn down about 30 years later. So it's interesting to see how SI have portrayed it. It's yeah, not quite right. But yeah, Australia on the ball and pressing pretty hard, as you'd expect. That Bahrain will be our nearest rival in this group. So half a tackle, but yeah, a bit of a scoop shot there, but Matty Ryan picks it out quite easily. Bit of encouragement. Just need to capitalise on that early goal. Okay, so for a game on extended highlights, it's not as many as I would have hoped or thought, because I was expecting quite a number of goals. I've had 9 shots, 5 on target. Nothing worth a highlight. Moy with the ball, lobs it into the area, header over the bar by De Silva. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so this stage of the game I would have expected us to be more than one goal to the good with the domination that we've had. Alright, Moy with the corner, into Goodwin. Just puts it over the bar, he got in front of his man. Okay, here we are, funky angle with North Korea playing it out. Oh, bad ball to McLaren. So North Korea immediately under pressure. What are they going to do? Moy on the ball, cracks it, a keeper saves it, but crashes against the crossbar. So certainly North Korea, they dodged a bullet there. So Ryan with the kick. Pretty poor one. It's easily cut out by a scorpion backflip there. Well done. Good one. Not much room to move, but he does make room for himself. Finds a yellow shirt. No, pulls it back to Gersbach. Gersbach with what's at the top of the D. Crushes it in. Good goal by Caleb Watts. Yeah. Yeah, pulled it back nicely then. I thought he'd be crossing it into the 6-yard box, but pulled it back to the top of the D. And, yeah, Watts did the rest. Oh, call for offside there. Was McLaren interfering? It's pretty close to the keeper. Anyway, it's on. So Moy wins the ball. Long ball to McLaren, who's got a ton of pace. He cut inside his man. Not holds it up. Now gets it back to De Silva. He can find a bit of room. He's, a low cross to Moy, who's unmarked, but his shot's blocked. And North Korea pump it up the field. Okay, so that should be around about half time at the Sydney Football Stadium. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll smile to myself. Okay, look, they have played well, but there is still room for improvement. Be looking at maybe subbing McLaren, maybe giving Irvine a rest. Moy's dictating play, so I'd be reluctant to bring him off. De Silva. Ooh. Irvine robs him. And Karakic is forward to Moy. Watts, plenty of yellow shirts here. We just need a bit of movement, guys. You look a little bit static. Karakic. Watts again. Oh, Karakic, were you offside? Moy, top of the box. Another shot charge down. Second phase play to Gersbach. They can set it up again. Hits McLaren on the back. And Gersbach gets into the box. Concede the corner. So Moy lobs it into the box. Needs to be picked up by Watts, but that's the end of the highlight. Moy again on the ball. This doesn't seem to be doing the killer passes. I don't know whether I'm imagining that or not. Watt with a cracking shot. I thought that was curling in, but not to be. Quite a number of North Korean supporters there. Find that a bit surprising. Didn't know there was that many travelling to Sydney. I don't think Kim Jong-un would let them, would he? Okay, North Korea. Oh, easily robbed by Watts. He's had a really good game. Okay, McLaren's moved ahead of him. No, checks. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. Yeah. Okay, McLaren. Yep. 3-0. Okay, so let's put a little bit of daylight into it. I'm happy enough with that. As long as there's no injuries. It's like Bahrain is struggling to beat Nepal. It's going to make our job qualifying a lot easier if Bahrain start dropping points. But Moyes into the box. McLaren, good header. Good header. Yeah, McLaren was quite quick over those 5 to 10 metres. The ball came in, McLaren there, number 9 comes in. Yep, ball watching. Okay, Bahrain has now gone ahead against Nepal. Anyway, we worry about the Socceroos against Korea, or North Korea, rather. Okay, low cross. Oh, no one was marking him by the penalty spot. He just clattered into a yellow shirt that blocked his shot. So yeah, just a little bit sloppy marking inside the penalty area there. There should have been a little bit of marking there, I would have thought. Okay, easily cut out by Suter. I think around about this time we'll start to look at maybe subbing. And Sainsbury's on a yellow. Yeah, Bailey Wright. I think bring Bailey Wright on. And Watts, player of the match performance, I think, although Moy is Moy's playing quite well as well. Bring Armini on, and I'm also curious to have a look at young Daniel Arzani, because he had some injury worries or issues. I'll play him on the right. Yeah, curious to see how he goes, because there was big raps on him. And he signed for Celtic, but did his cruciate very early on, and he was out of the game for 12 months, and I think he ended up in Belgium. So okay, Moy has certainly been dictating play. Karakic. Plenty of time for Gersbach to go back for the ball. Moy, he set it up. Yes, he can, and he puts it in. Yeah. Yeah, more Aaron Moy certainly stamping his authority on this game. Just see at the edge of the box, keeper no chance. Okay. What's that? 7 or 8 minutes to go, plus a little bit of time added on. So And guys, we just want to see this game out. Oh, he's been able to run through on his own. He's pulled it back. Yeah, block shot. Very static defence. Ryan up the middle. McLaren underneath it. Balloons out wide. Okay. And stay in your goal, Maddie. Oh, good save. Okay. Strong airily. So, Azani. A lot of room. How's your cruciate repaired? Yep. Looks pretty good. Square ball. Not checking. Mate, long radar run to get your cross charge down. Carrot kick. That was a poor cross as well. Okay. Come on, wind it down, wind it down. No red cards, no injuries. Come on, ref. Want to be on telly a little bit longer, do you? No, that's all there is. Okay, as you would expect, pretty comprehensive performance. 2 goals to Moy, 2 to McLaren. Caleb Watts, who I thought was had an outstanding first half, but Moy would no doubt be the man of the match. Right, so there we have it. Go into the dressing room, give them all a cuddle, and we'll send the assistant to the press conference. Conference flying. Okay, we've got a little bit of everything here, so let's have a look at the schedule. Okay, so next qualifying game is coming up in a month's time against Bahrain. So we'll come back for we'll follow the Socceroos qualifying campaign. It'll be a bit of fun to follow that, but they'll be standalone episodes. They'll be separate from the victory one. So yeah, so I'm Garry Foster. Thank you for watching What Price Victory. And the Socceroos are well and truly on their way to qualifying for the next round of the Asian Conference qualifying.